Hello everybody, this is Thales speaking. You're in my channel about English language, in which we talk about many different things. And this is a video about management. Yes, HR management. We will continue talking. It's been a while since I last recorded my HR video. We have a series running, right? And we talk about ideas and things on human resources so that it helps people improve vocabulary, it helps me improve vocabulary, and everyone to think and talk about HR management. Let's get going. Well, the first topic we will talk about is, let me just organize the size of things here. Let me fit the camera. The last video we were talking about many systems, many different HR systems in general, right? In a broader idea, in a broader sense, so that we can later deep dive into concepts, ideas, practices, methodologies, and so on. And now we will talk about selection. We will continue talking. I believe I've already gave you an introduction about it. See. Well, the selection process, here we have the steps, right? It's kind of the logical steps. When you have a selection process, you recruit and select a person to be a better fit for the organization. And this person must have a set of skills, competencies in order to fit the right position at the right time, and to give to help the organization give a boost in performance. Okay, so from the step we have already selected a person, right? You have the interviews and selected a person. What is the interview process? Well, you don't know the person yet. You want to talk with him or her about the position. Interview is a great opportunity of leveling up expectations, setting up expectations about what is the nature of the activity, what the nature of the activity is, how is the everyday activities, or how are the everyday activities going. What else we have? The payment system, right? What will be the compensation package? Yes, people want to talk about money. It's a good thing. It's a nice discussion, because most companies, when they open a position, they don't inform how much money, how much they will be paying. To me, it's a bad strategy, but on the other hand, I understand some companies, they have a tight budget, or they have a budget set in mind, so they don't want to tell beforehand, to tell the market what they are willing to pay, so they can ask, how much are you willing to get? What your expectations are. That's what the company wants to know. Imagine you're a company and you are willing to pay $100,000 a year, of course, to a person or to a position. And the person has an expectation of getting 125,000. Yes, it's 25% more than you were expecting. Depending on how good the candidate is. Maybe you find it worth. Yes, I know I have a budget. It's not what I was expecting, but I might be able to be offering more to this person, or maybe offering a little less to try to bargain the position. Yeah, I know that's how market does. Or on the other hand, let's assume this person says, okay, I'm willing to get $90,000 instead. Yes, that's a nice fit, and it's 10% less. The company has different paths to follow. One of them is to offer, okay, I will offer you what you want. Or I may offer an increase. Actually, it's not an increase because the company was willing to pay $100,000 in the first place. So the person may feel motivated by this job position and will join the company with an increased morale, right? It's a good thing. Yeah, it's different strategies. Here in Brazil, from what I've seen, the companies in general, they don't tell how much, right? They don't tell the compensation package. Maybe they try to give an idea of what they offer. Okay, we have retirement planning, we have food tickets, whatever. We have what else? Health plan, right? Health plan is important. Okay, do they offer health plan? Does it extend to family members? What the policies are for children, right? Do they offer something for education, right? Education benefits, health benefits. Yeah, the companies in general, they give this idea. Is this a flexi-time position? Can I work from home or not? Is it an office position? You have to go to the office every single day. Where the position is, where the HQ is located. All these things are important. But when it comes down to it, everything is about money. Yeah, money that pays the bills, right? Nobody works just, I work because I want to feel like I'm achieving something, to have this romantic look. Yeah, of course, it's important. Everyone must search for a meaning in life and in work as well, to feel himself or herself useful for doing something. But it's not only about that. Unless you get well paid, well appraised, things are not going well for the company at all. Okay, so let's get back here to the vocabulary. So the selection process, okay, you have already recruited and you analyze many different resumes and came to a conclusion, okay, I have this set of resumes and I want to call these people to interview. How will the interview take place? Nowadays it's more, we have more options, many more options than before. I remember back then when you took part in selection processes, the first part was through email, or maybe they had a system to have a trial of curriculum, right? A trial of resumes. They try to select which ones fit, which ones had the minimum requirements. For example, if it's a position that requires college education and this person doesn't have college education, so all right, this person is out of the process. Or maybe it's a position that requires you to know English, to know Spanish, whatever, more languages, and this person claims not to have this knowledge. Okay, so we leave him or her out of the process. It's not only what the person says, because through interviewing the manager or the recruiter or the HR analyst or different professional, they may see in practice whether this person has or doesn't have the required position, the required knowledge. Okay, I claim that I know English, so okay, so let's have an interview in English to see how you fare. And if this person doesn't have advanced English or fluent English, he or she will not be able to perform well in an interview. Or maybe I want to know what skills, interpersonal skills this person has, whether this person works well in, as a teamwork, if the person is communicative, if this person is extroverted. All these skills, you can have some activities, some dynamics in group in which you can assess this person's behavior in practice to see, okay, he performs well or no. He said he was extroverted, or maybe it's not said at all. The job position is sales. It's a sales position. It requires this person to have this persuasion ability, right? Needs to be convincing. Try to sell his or her idea to convince people to buy this product. So communication skills, they are very important for that. Okay, so you have the interviews and then you select this person because this person is believed to have the right skills, the right abilities. Okay, now we need to talk about compensation package. Yeah, I know it's weird. I guess it's awkward. I saw some people advising, well, when you go to interview, don't talk about compensation yet. Talk about the nature of the job, about the features, the perks, what they are offering, but don't ask salary. But what if you are asked how much you are willing to get? What answer would you give, right? I don't know, I think it's awkward. Some people, they may ask, what was your last job position? Okay, I'm still working and now I'm here, I'm here for this interview. How much? What is your compensation package? What is your yearly income, monthly income? They may ask that. And it's a weird strategy because maybe you say, okay, I am paid about $10,000 per month. Wow, that's a lot of money. $10,000 a month. Let's suppose this person says, okay, I earn this, and the company, wow, it's a lot more than I'm willing to pay. So the selection process is over. I guess I guess this person won't go any further in the process because, okay, he has set high standards and my company doesn't live up to those expectations. Or maybe this person explains, okay, I earn this amount of money, but I'm looking for something that will fulfill, make me feel more accomplished, right? Those HR stuff, people like to listen. Okay, I want to feel accomplished, fulfilled. Yeah, I know. Fulfillment and achievement and accomplishment doesn't pay my bills. Yeah, I'm more pragmatic, right? Money is the main aspect, not only money, but the compensation, right? What the company has to offer. And people say, okay, even some HR and psychologist theorists, they say, okay, compensation is important, but it doesn't motivate. Okay, so if you get this amount of money and you have an increase, yeah, it's a nice thing, but it doesn't automatically says that you will feel motivated. And I agree. Motivation is a complex system of strings, right? It's not only about money. But if you feel that you are not paid enough, or if you feel that there is no fairness system, right? For example, the appraisal system in your company, in your department, is not dealt with fairly. So what will happen to your motivation? It will drop dramatically, right? Continuing. So the compensation package is not only about money. As I mentioned before, it's about retirement, health plan, benefits, educational benefits, stuff like that. Okay, so after you are selected, okay, I came to a conclusion that you are the right match for the company. This step is followed by training, retention, and motivation. First of all, you have to train. A company to a higher degree or lower degree needs to train employees because, okay, I work for a company that uses this software, and even if the market, even if this person already is acquainted with this system, he needs to know how this particular system works in the company. And the system, this tool, this software is not the main part. The core thing is the process, the chain of activities, and the context in which this software will be used within the company. Okay, I use this software. I used to work with this software in my previous company, but for this company, it's an entirely new story, right? It's a horse of different colors, so you know, different aspects, different methodologies. So you need to be acquainted with your job position to learn how the company works, right? The devices, right? The mechanisms, the culture, everything. It's a context, it's a different story, and you need to be acquainted with everything. So you need training, right? A lot of training, maybe not a lot, right? People, some companies, they offer training, a shadowing position, right? You have this shadowing training in which this person is coached or trained or mentored or whatever by another person, and okay, I will work and you will watch and see how things work in practice, so you will learn how things work. So it's not a theory. You want to be in a classroom and people explaining to you how things work. No, it's sometimes it won't be necessary. Or maybe you have some contacts. Okay, let's have some lectures on some aspects, things of the company. Then you will get to business, right? Field work, you will follow a person working and watch how things are done. So it's a nice, I believe it's the best way to learn is working, right? Little by little, you will get how things. Retention is also important because, you know, selection process is very expensive. The recruitment selection process is very costly, and it takes a long time, depending on the process, to get the right person from the market. And then you have this cost of training, the learning curve to get this person ready to work. It's important that the company worries about retention. Okay, it's not just about getting the right person, but how I will keep this person working for my company and keep him or her motivated, okay? All right, I mentioned before that every company has policies, fairness policies. Fairness is this sense that you are treated equally. Okay, people who have the same job position, the same job position, the same complexity of activities, they get paid the same. Or I performed better, I feel that I am undervalued and I am not treated fairly. That's another thing. That's another concern. So the company must make sure everybody is treated fairly. And it's difficult, very difficult things, because company, job positions, hierarchies, this power, this game of thrones, right? People thrive for power. They crave for power. They want power. They want money, and you know, it's difficult sometimes to get what you want. You need to learn how to deal with frustration. Yeah, it's how to deal with frustration. Not necessarily with the job position, but I believe it's worse when you work for a position that you don't like at all, that you feel as if it was torture or something. No, it's worse when you don't like anything about your job. But it's a little better, or far better, when you like your job position and okay, I have a nice position, but I don't feel I am appraised. That's bad. But I believe it's a worse thing if you don't like the content of the job, what the job has to offer, the experience. Because jobs, the word of work takes most or a significant amount of time of our lives. If you feel demotivated, if you feel that you're working for a place or for a job position that doesn't have meaning for you, you need to look for another thing. It's easier said than done, I know. Everybody needs money. So okay, if I don't have another job position in the horizon, what am I going to do? I have to keep working and meanwhile look for other options. That's something people. Okay, so every organization, in theory at least, they have policies, and they say, okay, I have a code of ethics that say that I ensure fairness, continuity, everybody's treated fair, nice and fair. I value diversity. Every company says that. When you, yeah, I'm saying the truth. When you open a company's website and see the reports, the various reports they have for the market, for investors, they say, oh yeah, I value, I have a, how can I say, I reward positions, I reward my people fairly, I offer everything, and we give much value to diversity, we have women in leadership positions and stuff. When you see in practice, not necessarily it works that way, but at least the company says what it wants to achieve, right? At least it's their expectations. And why does every organization have policies to ensure fairness, continuity, and to value justice, to be socially all due to the market? You have many reports, we have many different brands, and even the stakeholders, the consumers, they became more and more demanding, and they are becoming more and more demanding throughout time. If you see, let's just give a practical example. You have two options of products. They offer the same quality, everything, the same features, the same quality. If you know that one company doesn't value, or something bad happened and the news reported that this company has slavery practices to make their product. If you knew that, which product would you rather buy? So you value the product that gives fair value, that has this policy of no children working, fairness, treat fairly women, minorities, gays, black people, everyone. If you know that, this company has a better brand reputation, a brand recognition, and it becomes easier for this company to get money, right? To borrow money from banks. It becomes easier for this company to get more consumers, to get more consumers to buy this product. It increases the value of the brand recognition, the brand value. Everything becomes good. So the company doesn't do this just because, oh, this company is so good, so nice, such an angel. No, this company does that because it brings more money for the company. And period. That's it. Every company behaves accordingly to the market. If the consumers become more demanding and they value those things, those concepts, so it's natural to believe that the companies will behave accordingly. So the market changes, the consumers and the companies as well. That's it. There is no magic, right? There is no a fairy tale about it. Okay, as I mentioned, I said this in my first videos about HR. HR departments, they do not and cannot work alone. Every manager in the company, regardless of where he or she is, regardless of, okay, I'm not an HR manager, so I don't need to care about people. Wrong. You need to care about people because you are supposed to be a leader, and leadership requires people skills, requires caring, right? Requires taking care of the employees, to build, to help people achieve the best, right? Help people grow, help people develop, and get people motivated. So it's a lot. It's not so the manager that says, okay, I will leave that to HR. HR is going to take care of this, the appraisal, the everything, right? Motivation, hiring, dismissing. Okay, that's HR problem, right? HR's problem. It's not my problem. No, it's your problem. People get compensated, right? Managers require a lot of people skills, much more than technical positions. I remember a picture in which I found through the internet. I will see if I search. If I don't find it, I will leave for the next videos perhaps. But I remember, I will just describe. I guess it's not easy to find that right now. When you join the company in a junior position, it's required of you more technical skills, right? People skills, peopleware, right? They will always be important. But as you grow in the hierarchy, as you become more senior, and as you get leadership positions, if you have this profile, because not everyone will become a manager, and not everyone wants to be a manager. I don't want to be a manager. God forbid, I don't want to be a manager. I don't fit this position. But people who fit this position must be aware that, okay, I will earn more money, okay. But in order to keep in this job, I know many people who have management positions that they don't have, I know, they don't have any skills for that. I know many who are very talented, and I know many who are not fit for the job. They are just there for the money. The thing is, will they keep in the long run? Will they be the same position? Probably not. Or if they are, it's because they have the right connections, right? Everything is about the connections. It's not about meritocracy. It's not about, okay, I grew in the, I climbed the ladder, the corporate ladder, because I am talented. Not necessarily. And it's unfortunate that many people who are talented, they become stale, right, in a position. They don't have any perspective to grow because, okay, you're not a part of this group of people. They protect each other. Yeah, it's no HR book will tell you this. You need to learn in practice how corporate life works, right? If you're not part of the team, part of the scheme of things, you are left behind. That's the truth. But what I'm willing to tell, just bringing back the idea, is that HR doesn't work alone and cannot work alone. HR is a support function, is an assessment function, it's a collaborative function that helps the core function of the company, the core processes of the company to thrive, right? To help the manager recruit, select, retain, perform better, everything about people. To help the company get the best of what the people have to offer, the best people can offer. That's the idea, right? Okay, that's it for today. We have a lot more to talk about it. I love my videos because I always talk much more than I'm supposed to talk. I select some ideas from the books, from the internet, but I have a scripted thing, but when I start talking, many different ideas come, and that's good. That's a good thing, right? So you can connect the dots, right? To get one idea and bring another idea and stuff. All right, that's the end of my video. I just want to remind you that this channel has many videos ranging from basic English to advanced. So yes, we have grammar, vocabulary, business English, reading and talking about news articles, exercises. It's everything about English. And this set of videos is kind of different because we talk more about ideas. We don't explore vocabulary necessarily and English grammar. The idea here is to bring experience, to shed some light on how corporate life works in practice, because I have some experience in corporate life. I'm not an expert, I'm studying with you, bringing some ideas. These ideas I brought from you here, they are from different theory books, HR books. So we need to connect to build the bridge between theory and practice. That's what English is about, okay? We have more than 700 videos, almost 800 videos about English. Basic English has Portuguese explained videos. Yes, Portuguese videos explaining things. And intermediate advanced videos, they are English only. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Give a thumbs up to help the channel spread throughout Facebook, throughout YouTube, so that more people can watch it. And hit the notification button to be alerted, to be notified about my latest videos. I record videos weekly, okay? So see you soon. Bye bye.